After months of controversy and 5 Grammy wins for Not Like Us last week, Kendrick Lamar graced the stage at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans for the Apple Music Super Bowl 2025 halftime show. Kendrick's halftime performance started with an introduction by actor Samuel L. Jackson, dressed as Uncle Sam. The stage was built to look like it had PlayStation controller buttons. The tone for the show was set early. Dressed in a blue leather jacket with PG Lang emblazoned on the back, Dot launched into his performance on top of a Buick GNX, performing the untitled GNX trailer song, with dancers dressed in red, white, and blue, at one point forming the American flag. The Compton MC moved into Squabble Up, Humble, DNA, Euphoria, Man at the Garden, and Peekaboo. He gave a quick tease of Not Like Us and said, quote, "I want to perform their favorite song, but you know they love to sue." Then headed into Luther with his special guest SZA. The moment everyone awaited finally came when Kenny performed his Drake diss Not Like Us. He didn't call Drake a pedophile, but instead censored himself with some screams. But the stadium made sure to yell out the A minor part along with K-Dot, similar to the Grammys audience. For K-Dot's last song, he performed TV Off with Mustard as a guest, and practically everyone in the stadium screamed "Mustard!" as expected. The historical show ended with a shot of the stands spelling out the words "Game Over." The performance marked the close to a dispute in hip-hop that had people really in their feelings. In a decision that divided fans and rappers alike, K-Dot was chosen as the headliner over hometown hero Lil Wayne. What should have been a joyous potential achievement for Kendrick turned into a bitter argument online. Here's how it all played out. Kendrick Lamar was announced as the headliner for the Apple Music 2025 Super Bowl halftime show last September. K-Dot even got a co-sign from Jay-Z, whose Rock Nation company helps assemble the event and selects the halftime performer. When K-Dot was announced as the Super Bowl pick, Jay said, quote, "Kendrick Lamar is truly a once-in-a-generation artist and performer. His deep love for hip-hop and culture informs his artistic vision. He has an unparalleled ability to define and influence culture globally. Kendrick's work transcends music, and his impact will be felt for years to come." Super Bowl halftime producer Jesse Collins says the decision on which artists will perform is solely up to Hov, telling Variety, "It's a decision that Jay makes. Since we've been on board with that show, he's made it every year, and it's been amazing. He's always picked right." However, the choice quickly drew pushback from some fans and even rappers who felt Lil Wayne should have gotten the nod with the biggest football game of the year taking place in the Big Easy, Wayne's hometown. Artists like Cameron, Mace, Boosie Badass, Juvenile, Master P, and more voiced their disappointment in the choice. Nicki Minaj went as far to seemingly call out Jay-Z in a vitriolic tweet, denying a young black man what he rightfully put into this game for no other reason but your ego, she posted on X. Your hatred for Birdman, Drake, and Nicki got you punishing Lil Wayne? Lil Wayne, the GOAT? Nola, what's good? Birdman had a few things to say as well. These at Nicki Minaj, at Drake, at Lil Tunechi, YMCMB. I'ma make these niggas respect us. On Gladys, he tweeted. Hating for real, he added. People supporting Kendrick pointed out that he had a massive year in 2024, created a more Super Bowl friendly catalog, and had a track record for performing memorable concerts. Kendrick began his 2024 run with an explosive guest verse on Future and Metro Boomin's Like That, claiming dominance over the rap game and dissing the idea of the perceived big three rappers of himself, J. Cole, and Drake. This led to a rapper battle for the ages between Kendrick and Drake, with Kendrick putting the nail in the coffin with the smash single Not Like Us, which broke streaming records and spent multiple weeks atop the Billboard Hot 100. Kendrick further showed his power with the pop-out Ken and Friends concert in Los Angeles last June, which garnered millions of views on Amazon Prime Video. The inescapable Not Like Us was played at sports arenas, incorporated into Kamala Harris's presidential campaign, and was even the soundtrack for a protest in Kenya. K-Dot's impact was palpable worldwide. The record snagged trophies at the 2025 Grammys. Critics and rap fans argued that Lil Wayne's penchant for not putting on stellar live shows and a lack of current momentum were reasons it wouldn't make sense to choose him over Dot. However, the controversy persisted. A week after the Super Bowl halftime show performer was announced, Lil Wayne shared a video online stating his disappointment in the decision.
That hurt a lot. You know what I'm talking about, it hurt a whole lot. I blame myself for not being mentally prepared for a letdown.
Less than a month later, Wayne doubled down during his performance at his 2024 Little Louisiana Festival, insisting the opportunity to perform at the Super Bowl was ripped away from him.
I want to be on stage for the Super Bowl one day in front of my mom. And I worked my ass off to get that fucking position, and it was ripped away from me. But this motherfucking moment right here, they can't take that, man. They can't take that from me.
Kendrick Lamar also addressed the contention last November on his surprise album GNX on the song Whacked Out Murals, where he rapped, "I used to bump the Carter 3. I held my Rolly chain proud. The irony, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. Won the Super Bowl and Nas was the only one congratulating me. All these agitated. I'm just glad they showing their faces." The following day, Wayne appeared to respond to the name drop on social media. "Man, what the f I do," the Louisiana legend posted on X. "I just be chillin' and they still come for my head. Let's not take kindness for weakness. Let this giant sleep, I beg you all. No one really wants destruction, not even me, but I shall destroy if disturbed. On me, love." Wayne seemed ready for whatever, raising speculation that he might diss K-Dot on wax. The internet got hype, no diss came. But cooler heads prevailed. During an appearance last December on the Skip Bayless show, Wayne revealed he spoke with Kendrick when asked about the perceived snub by the NFL.
And also, I've spoken to him and I wished him all the best and told him he better kill it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So you better kill it. You gotta kill it.
Then there was the matter of if Kendrick would perform Not Like Us, despite Drake's current defamation lawsuit attached to the track. It was never confirmed before the performance if the diss track would be a part of the setlist. Just a few days ago, Kendrick did a pre-Super Bowl interview with Apple Music's Ebro Darden and Nadeska Alexis. In the interview, K-Dot said expect storytelling during his Super Bowl performance, spoke on his Grammy wins for Not Like Us, and insisted he's always applying the nature of sport to the rap music he makes. He did not mention Drake at all.
So I love to see that it gets that type of recognition for just straight raps, from awards to the billboards, all that, because this is truly just as big as an art form and a genre as any other genre. So that's what I think about, and I feel accomplished being able to do that. You know, whether somebody else come behind me and do it again and quadruple it, I love to see it.
On the same day of K-Dot's press conference, Lil Wayne appeared in a new Super Bowl commercial for Cetaphil, in which Weezy confirmed he wouldn't be attending the game because he's working on the Carter 6.
We still going?
Nah, this is time sensitive.
On game day, Wayne didn't show up, and Not Like Us was performed to the delight of the roaring stadium singing along to it. Earlier this week, there were leaks of Kendrick's audio, setlist, and photos showing the stage design, including the Buick GNX, which were circulating on the internet. Despite a leak like that never happening before, it didn't ruin the show. Mr. Morale definitely popped out and showed him with this Super Bowl halftime performance and added another milestone moment to his career legacy. It was an epic performance that delivered on all fronts, from themes to diss tracks, and he looked very happy with himself at the end. What did you think of the performance? Visit the XXL store to buy merch, hit subscribe to see more videos from XXL.